We have a Honda RT 5000. I think it's an 87, 86, whatever year they came out, the first year it came out. Alright, I'm gonna start this up, and well, I'm not gonna really start it up. I'm gonna show you guys how the actuator works and the rotation. I have what I did was I used a 2001 Jeep Grand Cherokee window regulator, and because my brother-in-law's had the cable was snapped on it, and I took it apart and I put a new one in, and I found out this motor was fine. Actually, I was going to buy one, and I had to change it, and it worked out good. And then a week later, my Suburban one went, so now I have two motors in case I do need it. 11/16 socket fit right over the star part of it. I used a 3/8 extension, which I drilled a hole through it, and then I just put a bolt through it. I wired it. I bought a little wiring harness. I made it with the 12 gauge wire, and that's it. I went through here. I don't know if you can see it, but I went through the grill, and I just wired it to the ignition fuse. I put a separate fuse on there, relay, and then I made two switches, which you have to jump them all to make sure they go on, and, left and right and up and down, which came out nicely. So I'm going to just show you a quick before I start the tractor up and all that, because it gets kind of noisy. But I want to show you how this works. So put my key in. And this should go left and right. And you see it moves pretty quickly. I got the actuator for like 30 bucks on eBay, which was pretty nice. It's pretty durable. I made this out of muffler strap, and just bolted it right to the top here, bent it to where I needed it to be. I'm going to eventually make another bracket, a metal bracket, but this is good for this winter, and then in the summertime, when I don't need anything, I have nothing better to do, I'll just mess with that. And I want to repaint the thing too, the snowblower. But there you go, that works. Now I also have this other switch that go up and down. I mean, I was hoping to look for the new Honda snowblowers have a nice little control switch which you can do to shoot up and down and left and right, but it's probably computerized and a little too complicated for me to mess around with. Eventually I'd hopefully like to find a joystick to put on here. Now this is for up and down, as you can see, and you don't have to go up the tractor to move it. I would eventually like to do that to my snow plow. I like to put an actuator on that one. I did make originally it didn't come with, when I bought the snowblower, it didn't have the handle and all that stuff, and I made all that, but I'm like, this is much more simpler. I just have it left and right, it's beautiful. I had used it once before and it looked pretty good. It looked excellent actually. And what I'm going to do is start the tractor. It's still snowing pretty good outside. I'm kind of setting this up all day, waiting for it to stop snowing like a shit. Probably got 3 or 4 inches, 5 inches maybe. And it's kind of windy too. I'm just waiting to see, and then I'll go out there. I mean, it's just waiting. Doesn't look too bad. We'll see what happens here in February of 2017. You can see my hookup for the auger and the actuator that moves it up and down. I can show you how that works. I actually wired it and put a switch in and all that. I found this cover on eBay for pretty cheap, and I just drilled into it. I have the original one up there. It was in very good shape, so I really didn't want to drill into it. This is 4-wheel steering, 4-wheel drive. You can see it's in pretty decent shape for its year. The paint on the frame is like from the factory. It has front and rear hydraulics. That lifts 500 pounds actually. PTOs. Like I said, it's 4-wheel steering and 4-wheel drive. I figured I'd do this video. I've seen a couple of videos. I saw Musty's video up there, which is pretty good. The welding of the snowblower. And this is the motor area. It's 11 horsepower. It's pretty strong. More than my Cup Cadet I have, which is 25 horsepower. These Hondas are built like a tank. It really is. Snowball. I'm gonna have to put a new blade on there. I have it. Just gonna wait till the summer because I don't want to really mess with it. Shaft driven snowblower. And then I got a plow for it right there. Plow works very well, very good. Also have a snowblower, Honda snowblower, which that one works awesome too. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna basically take a video of it, you know, doing this, throwing the snow, and see how that comes out. And then I'll put it on YouTube because there's not too many of these Honda tractors probably around, and there is a cult following for these things. They're very addicting once you get into these things. Like he says, 8-speed, high and low on it. Low gear is like phenomenal. It's a crawler creeper gear with all 4-wheel drive. And it's pretty great in the snow. Probably overkill in my driveway because it's not a big steep driveway, but man, when I'm pulling logs on my trailer, wood on my trailer, the thing doesn't even budge. I mean, it doesn't even slip at all in the mud or anything. Alright, I'm gonna stop the video now and then maybe start her up and see how it's gonna look. I'll show you the snowblower in action. Just waiting for it to, you know, get a little worse out there, a little more snow. Alright, YouTubers, I'm gonna start her up here and bring her outside. Do a little snow blowing with it, see how it reacts. So, start her up.